insane in the membrane since them days where we raved for 3 days and 4 nights and took them red-eye flights, hot straight off the plane and through the back door of the place. Then I head down stage, they were like, see the crowd going air, they were like.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Carolina Panthers. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Okay, ready? Ready?
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. This defense for the Cardinals, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
Now 2nd and 5. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Slide through.
Now here's Young. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. He'll return it from the 6. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Murray now to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cardinals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready,
The
set.
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
To throw on second down is Young. Under pressure, they got him again. It's Zaven Collins who got in there to get the sack.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Now Young going to move him around. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
It's taken to the 26. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And they will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year. But you think this game, their toughest test yet?
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
And not much room to speak of. We'll get about 40 up to the 41. Well, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week, an unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Cardinals. Trey McBride, 61 yards. And the Cards' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up across the 25 and down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Let's go now.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them...
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. 52 yards rushing for us. He's got the afternoon off to a great start. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Young. Eluding. Oh, Young loses it. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Murray now. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. 3rd and 5. Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up. They'll drop to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're going for it. It's Murray. And he will slide to a halt with a penalty marker down on the play. And the penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Murray now on 1st down. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. he's staying put for now. He'll go for it on 4th down. They'll look to throw here. Flushed out right. That is caught. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Really nice job there, showing the mobility, getting outside and creating something. I mean, that's good on any down. When you're going for it on 4th, that's a big play.
And it wasn't designed at all. Not a design play for him to bootleg out or get outside the pocket. That's just feeling pressure, knowing where to exit. And as you mentioned, finding the 1st down on a 4th down play.
Omaha.
1st down, Murray. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Murray. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Hey. Green.
Murray with a 3rd and long. And he comes back with one complete. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
Nice job understanding the situation. 3rd and long, kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. It gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force a 4th down.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And we'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're
down.
down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Here we go. Set.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Ready.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Steel, black. Ready.
Now Young. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
Okay, if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Big ass open. Big ass open. Stop.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Panthers' 17-yard line.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Hey. Big.
Now Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. Trey McBride. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cardinals continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and the rout is on here in this first half. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. This is 2nd and 8.
Yellow, zoom, rail, yellow. Hey, green. Needle blue. Set, go.
Young. Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 30 big ones.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Second down, Young. And that one complete to Hodgins. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Down.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Young here, you can see, changing the play.
Ready.
Young now, throwing on 1st down. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown! Jonathan Mingo in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make it 24-7.
Cardinals 24, Panthers 7.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll send Brown in motion right. A final shot before half for Murray. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Murray looking to change the play here. Following the penalty, Chubb. And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now they'll change things up. Throwing now is Murray. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 38-yard line.
First down, Arizona.
A give running right is Chubb. Fights off the defender to the 36-yard line. Stop there. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
In motion, the tight end. 2nd down, Murray sets to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. To throw, it's Murray. Under pressure, and they got to him again. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. To throw is Murray. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Panthers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
Ready?
Following the interception, Young going up top. And that is incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Young to throw again on 2nd and 10. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Yellow, go. Hey, red. Smack, red. Red, cycle. Hut.
4th down, Young. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, Ace, Ace.
Murray going to fire one out wide. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Nick Chubb with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. A big play there for Carolina. 42 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Ready?
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. 29 yards. And the Panthers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And he's going to get in for the score, and the lead now cut to 14. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Oh, Chubb fumbled it, but it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Well, you had an offense working with a comfortable 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter, and certainly doesn't feel as comfortable now following the turnover.
Yeah, you're right about that, because now the nerves start to come into play a little bit. You're a little bit jangled. You don't want to give your opponents any avenues to get back into the game. What you'd rather do, put up signs that say, roads closed.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Young. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 16 yards on the play as they try to chip away at this 16-point deficit. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Blue check. Stay.
They'll try to run this one in. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try again, and he will take it across for Panthers touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers use the short field to get in for 6. So a big play coming for the Panthers. They'll go for 2.
Hey, go Fury. Ready.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And they will get back to within 1 score as he is into the end zone, and the lead's cut to 8 here in the 4th. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out.
Rondale Moore on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. One-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
Again, this is Chubb. Across midfield. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. And even 100 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks.
Touchdown, Cardinals! Trey McBride with his third touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready, break.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
To throw, Young. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
The offense on third down, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Young to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Go red. Blue, go. Blaster, 6. Black shot. Hut.
It's Young on first down. Caught by Trimble. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one goes for 24 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
That one deep for Hodgins. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther first down.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Rail, yellow. Faster, faster.
On 1st and 10, Young. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Young now. And this is going to be intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cardinals will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They go with Chubb on second down, and he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Murray now on first down. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20. A huge play there for Arizona. 61 yards. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Ball sits on the 10, second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Murray now. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. Murray and company going for it on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Back to throw it, Murray. Touchdown! Nick Chubb with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Cardinals are closing in now on a 7th straight win to start the year. The Cardinals offense staying put. Obviously, watch out for Kyler's legs. They'll go for 2 here. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Yellow, blue. Black ultra. Blue striker. Bang.
3rd and long for Young. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Let's go.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Smash, red, cycle. Drill green. Fight, white. Hut.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back.
Take it.